about that. Katie, oh my God, hello. Hi, Katie. How you doing?
I think someone got knocked off.
I'm in a rush. I'm sorry about that, Jack.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh, watch out.
Watch out.
Excuse me, y'all.
Whoa.
Excuse me. I apologize.
Don't run us over, please.
So
I just
sorry about that.
hearing my death
Hello,
knell.
ma'am.
Why is this?
Now get that thing off your face, you see? Don't be stupid.
Oh. Oh.
Listen up. No more warnings. What's your issue?
Howdy, ma'am.
Hello.
I've had it.
Howdy.
I'm here for my trial.
You in the right
Mhm.
place, ma'am. Come on in
Yep.
with me.
Do I have to take my gun belt off?
You will be
Miss
searched.
Mayfield. I'm gonna have to search you real quick.
Okay.
Hi, Sissy. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Well, that's good.
How's business?
Oh, it's fantastic. Everyone loves the Moo Moo Shack.
You're all good, Anna.
I
And you
know.
have no weapons, right? And
I'm good.
remember,
I
no
sure
hats on
don't.
there, okay? And no hats as well inside.
Oh, okay.
There's no need to be
Yeah, thank you, Anna. You can head on in once you take off the hat.
I don't think you understood me.
Is
I ain't
Mr.
saying
Sean
it
McCree
again.
here? Do you
Here you
know?
go. You're good.
Not to my knowledge yet.
I heard him. He was talking to Jack. Oh,
Alright,
there
well,
he is.
Maybe Molly can find his ass. Come on
You
in,
know,
Miss Anna.
he's right there.
Oh, this is the gentleman.
Your lawyer's right down here, Anna. There's Mr. Howell down there. Yep.
I've been watching you closely.
Howell, not to interrupt. Here's Anna. And you also sit when you walk in, like way I'm facing right now. Just sit on the right hand side there, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Triss, if you'll just give us a moment, I
This
just
is
need to
her
talk to Miss
court
Mayfield real
outfit.
quick.
Yeah, of course.
Miss Mayfield, I got the notes here that compiled from yesterday and the ones you sent me as well. Is there anything else I need to know before I go on that stage?
I told you everything. I told you the truth about everything.
Very good, and alright. I just want to be sure on that. But we're gonna
Yeah.
have to hit on stage there. Let me just write one more thing down real quick. I don't think we were able to secure a plea deal, unfortunately, so that means we're going to have to fight this.
Oh no. Okay. Do I have to say much? Like I don't want to say the wrong thing, and
No,
I
no, no,
haven't
no.
really.
You do not have to take the stand.
I don't have
You
to
bet.
say nothing.
Indeed, you are protected under the Constitution. You free from the right of self-incrimination, so you do not have to take the stand against yourself. Do not worry.
Oh, that's great. I believe in you, and I know this is gonna go great. And if it doesn't, no hard feelings. Okay, like it is what it is.
Well, we'll try to do our best for you. I think with our defense is very much going to rely on police maltreatment in this case. And you are absolutely sure that Mr. Burton attempted to solicit moonshine from you?
I'm sorry.
Before the initial encounter, Mr. Burton, he attempted to solicit the moonshine from you. Oh, he did.
Yes, he kept pushing it. He wanted to try my moonshine, and I said, "No, I want to." Sorry, my moon juice. He's saying it's moonshine. Everyone's saying it's moonshine, but like, I was like, "Oh, I want to wait till my Moo Moo Shack opens up," and he really wanted to try it in the deputy office.
Indeed, indeed. And was he aware this was moonshine?
I don't know. I feel like he believed it was, and that's why he was pushing so hard to try it.
All right then. Then let's see
When
what
I
we can
look
figure out
back,
then.
yes. Like why? Because I said I want to wait. He really wanted to try it before. He didn't even want to go. Do anything else. He wanted to try it while I was talking to Molly. He asked. He even interrupted the conversation with me and my sissy Molly to ask to try the moon juice.
Right then, and that wagon outside, do you happen to recognize it at all?
No, I didn't see. I didn't look really. I'm sorry. I could go look.
Oh, yes, if you could, real quick.
Okay.
Pretty deep hole.
I think that's
Caves on your
Jack's wagon.
lands. Yeah,
Burton's.
Cohen used to fancy it.
I think so.
Yes, indeed.
Burton, is that your wagon?
It'd be a shame if they stumbled down that hole.
Yeah, it would. I'd actually be ashamed,
Absolutely.
but
Anyway.
If you're gonna come back in, Anna, I gotta
All
search you
over
again.
because
Every time
You
you.
saw me. You know I didn't do anything. I literally just look at a wagon.
It's a formality.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
my
formality.
Formality,
Looks
my
more professional.
butt.
Well,
Yeah,
we ain't
they
gonna be-
can
no.
remove hats
No.
and
No,
masks.
no.
Nice. They got like
Doing a quick check. You're good.
And I don't
Treating
believe
me
anyone
like a
has option
criminal.
to-
Say that.
No, it's just procedure.
we had to do that with, hell, I had to do that to Sissy.
Maybe blue. Maybe you guys.
Yeah,
Which
with
one?
everybody.
Hairdressing.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, navy blue is dark.
Well,
very dark.
then check yourself too, because I don't trust you. You might have something on you.
What?
Exactly.
I checked him and he
It's
checked me already.
What do you mean?
Wear it.
I don't know.
I agree.
I'm just saying.
Unfortunately, we have to
I got
apply
to
the
speak
law.
with my lawyer now.
Everybody.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Shouldn't have to be rude.
And you can be nice to everybody now, goddammit.
I am.
All right, come on. Where's Hal?
I'm still talking to Hal.
All right then.
Do you recognize that wagon?
You want me to be honest with you?
Yes.
I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I see lots of wagons every day. It does look familiar, but I don't really remember what it looked like.
Well, that's gonna be a bit of a predicament for sure. It didn't look like there was any lanterns on it, so I'm not sure if it was particularly the wagon that occurred during the initial robbery, because if it was, there'd be some glass on it, but at least shattered glass, but could be the one that Mr. McCree
I think he's stuck at the
set
first
you up
stop
for.
at the train station.
Yeah, I trusted him. I just want you to know that. Like, I didn't think nothing of it when I took it because he directed me to take it instead of his horse I asked to take. And he's trying to be a deputy, so I believed him.
Indeed. Well, I think we got all we can really think of in terms of a rebuttal.
Okay.
So I figure this might be the best time to proceed on in and let the chips fall where they may.
Oh, okay.
I think we're gonna do the best we can in there for soon.
I
Get my word
believe
on
in
that.
you.
All right, let's in on in. We're gonna be
Wait.
sitting on the right side.
The right side?
Indeed, just follow me. I'll get you set down.
Okay.
Anna, you look great.
Thank you.
Yeah, just sit down here, ma'am. I believe this is where the detective wanted us to sit.
Hi,
baby. Hi,
Hey,
baby.
Hi,
I
Anna.
love you.
I love you too, baby.
I'm not even wearing denim for this. That's how bad I am.
Yeah, I thought you were somebody else for a second.
Too
Me?
handsome. Too handsome.
No, not you. I was talking about Luke.
Of course you were.
What? What? that was
Baby,
passive
you
aggressive
wanna
as
go
hell.
pie?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, you said you were wearing red.
I know, but look, I'm done.
Daddies. Want some
Oh, the
coffee from my thermos?
family's here. How cute. Oh, let me make sure I don't hot mic.
Well, you're lost. Nice coffee.
I just had some bit ago.
Oh, okay.
So, hey, so.
I'm gonna eat some of my candy though.
Isn't that nice,
Daddies.
Newt?
Hey, Luke.
Miss
Going
Rogers.
to
Hey, Miss.
sing a song for you while we're waiting.
I mean, how would it look if her own family didn't show up? You know?
The waves on the den go round and round,
Hey, Q.
round
Look who
and
it
round.
is.
No, that's my bad. I don't know where they are.
Get over here.
Oh, Lisi, you might have issues because I'm streaming at 1080 today.
Yes, no,
I'm seeing how smooth it'll be.
Nope. Apologies.
Hey, so excited for this case. Hell yeah, me too.
So,
Anna
what are
doesn't
they
have to
waking
say
the rappers?
anything.
I already
She
did,
said
actually. That's
that,
the first thing I said to her.
you know, I don't have to self-incriminate myself, so I'm not saying Anna ain't saying nothing. What case is this? This is the case where Anna allegedly gave Jack Burton, Sheriff Jack Burton, moonshine, allegedly stole his carriage, and allegedly stole another carriage, and allegedly has 7 things of moonshine on her.
They told me to take my hat off.
So yeah, that one.
Yeah, I told everybody
How
too.
Fucking audacity. I just got a new hat and I love it. Can't even fucking wear it.
Sean, okay, I'm about to put this on real quick. So
Her
real quick
arrest
before you get
for
bitched
a
at for
warrant
it.
is streamed.
But this is,
It's
they
on
told
my
me to
stream.
take this off.
In the
This.
VODs.
It's not even a hat. It's not even a hat. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
I'm appalled. I'm appalled.
I'm honestly disgusted.
Hey, Undead. She probably isn't because it's Anna's case, but she could. She wanted to. You're back, Lacey. Welcome back. Anna would never do anything like that. Exactly. That's what I've been saying this whole time. Like, she would never. Yeah, no, it would be cool to hear her reaction, too.
So, Sean.
Yes.
Oh. No.
Never mind.
Jack Burton's streaming
Okay.
it.
Did I are you flustered? Like, did I say something?
No, just I look over because I said hi to you, and I just thought I saw Anna spit on you.
Excuse me?
That wouldn't surprise me.
That's what I feel right now.
Like I said,
this whole
wouldn't surprise me.
situation, half of it's never mind. I'm not gonna say
Go
nothing.
ahead and say it.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
All
Don't
right.
don't
All right.
coerce me to say nothing I don't want to.
Uh-huh.
This
You
my
be
trial.
careful,
I gotta
you-
say nothing.
Everything will be used against you in the court of law.
Yeah, I know. You be careful too.
You guys want some coffee from my thermos?
Come here, what?
Coffee from my thermos. You know, it's a little like bottle thing. You just kind of keep on you, so it keeps your food and stuff on, like you got stew.
Not at the moment, no.
Alright,
I know, right?
alright.
It's perfect too, Unicorn. Hey, Mr. Mr. Lawyer,
Yes, how can I help you, Miss Mayfield?
what's going on?
Hey, Molly.
Currently, we're just waiting on the prosecution to arrive.
Oh, okay.
I do believe all the prosecution is here, with the exception of Mr. Holt, but we do have the Attorney General present.
Don't she, Omega?
All right, then. We'll just have to, whenever the judge is prepared to begin, we're more than ready.
Thank you, Mr. Durant.
Of course.
Hello, Molly.
Hi, sweet girl.
Hello. It's nice to see you here. I mean, not because you're on, Jack Burton's side or nothing, but it's really nice to see you.
It's nice to see you because you're my sister. I'm sorry that we're on opposite sides today.
Oh.
Well, we're not on opposite sides, but legally we are.
It's your decision to do this.
I had to do my job, Anna.
I love you anyways.
I love you anyways, too. Are you prosecution or defense?
Defense on this side, please.
Yeah.
Join us, Kate. Sit down.
Yes.
Aren't you gonna
Sit
say
without me on
things
a fight.
against me? Why are you sitting with the family?
I don't know. I was told to sit here.
He's a defense, Mr. Lawyer. I don't know where he's supposed to
I'll go
sit.
behind.
I believe defense sits on the right side of Mr. Hammer, and prosecution sits on the left.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. Sure.
Yeah, go sit. Go
Yeah,
sit.
get out of here, Sean.
Sit next to Molly then. Yep.
Suck my dick.
Easy. We are in a
Did you hear
courtroom.
that?
Oh, dang. That's
What? I didn't say anything.
Did you hear that? I heard that.
Indeed.
Sissy,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sit.
can you sit next to me?
Hi.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm right here.
You look beautiful today, Sissy.
Well, so do you. That's a sweet little dress you got on.
Oh, thank you.
There.
Looks like Sean's big butt broke the chair.
Okay. Haven't got a big knee sticking out is all.
I'm just excited to see you, darling. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
What?
Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Anna. How you doing?
I'm great. How's your new job?
Good. Good. It's really interesting, actually.
Is it more interesting than the family?
No, ain't nothing ever gonna be more interesting than that.
Oh, that's good. Just checking.
Anna, stop shouting.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable, this fucking world.
I know. Am I still shouting? I wasn't shouting,
Just say it.
Sissy.
I'm trying to.
I don't know, baby. I
Physically
can hear
impossible.
I
you.
wasn't shouting.
No, baby.
Gotta be
I'm
smarter than
whispering
a
to
chair,
you.
Sean.
Well, we're in a
Sometimes it don't work
smaller
like that for me.
smaller
You should know
room,
that.
so it's kind of
Oh,
it travels real quick.
oh, okay. Luke?
Yes.
Oh.
See,
So when is this starting?
Yeah, right
sometime
now.
soon.
Just waiting on the judge whenever they're ready.
Oh man. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna
Hey,
sip
what?
Kevin. No. Oh man, that's just such dumb shit I could do. Oh man.
Control thyself.
I'm trying.
I look so fat.
You look good. Shut up.
What do you mean? Look, fuck! I just screamed that fucking idiot. Oh god, fuck.
I don't look fat, but I take up an entire fucking chair.
You're a man.
Yeah, I guess
Kevin.
8 was too loud.
Chair's built for a
but it's
man.
like
Of course you
goes
take
up,
it up.
so I guess it's like really small here.
You know, you're
My
really
bad.
starting to piss me off.
Well, you
Kevin?
already done finished pissing me off.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Oh really?
Kevin,
I'm gonna stick with you.
you're not fat.
Thank you. Anna.
I'm going to tell the judge we're probably ready to go here.
Oh fuck!
How do I stop her from spitting?
Where am I hearing that?
All of them. Come on up on stage with me, Gene. You're going to have to pay penance for this.
Looking good, Gene. Looking good.
Looking late, that's more like it.
Yeah, looking like a whole ass
Miss
bitch.
Molotov, meet Mr. Gene Holt.
Up with me. Come.
Come with you?
Yep.
He's late. Anyways, we're ready
Good
to
luck,
proceed.
baby.
Your Honor, the defendant is attending count for Miss Anna Mayfield.
I guess take your sides on either part of the stage, and then we can begin.
All right, with me, Miss Mayfield.
What are we?
Left side, man.
All rise for the Honorable Judge. Court is now in session.
There's a lot of people in the lobby. You may want to.
Are there?
Yes, I understand.
Oh.
So they may be filing in now. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you're perfectly fine. I was unaware that no one had been properly seated as of yet.
How many people are there?
Yes.
Everybody, please make sure you're whispering. Unless you're called up to testify.
My apologies. Now you may all rise. The court is now in session. I realize I jumped the gun a little bit.
I got a peoples.
All right. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the theater has hereby been designated a state courthouse of New Alexandria under my authority for the duration of the proceeding. For those of you who do not know me, I am Judge Lana Molotov, the Associate Justice for the State of New Alexandria, appointed by the Governor and approved by Congress. Today we will bear witness to how the scales of justice work in this land. It is a solemn affair, and because of that, I have only 3 rules in my courtroom. First, the gallery will remain quiet during the proceeding, keeping only to a whisper. The only people that should be talking audibly are those involved in this matter, and they know when to speak. Second, there will be no interference by anyone. Third, all hats will be removed in respect for those who have paid the way through sacrifice, so that we may all be judged equally and fairly. Exceptions are in place for deputies and sheriff's department who are handling the security of this affair. Since I have said these out loud, you all heard, therefore it is ordered. Any person who breaks these rules will be charged and found guilty of disobeying a lawful order, contempt of court, and, if need be, obstruction of justice. The bailiff will maintain order in this court. They and any other deputy shall be the only persons who remain armed. I, too, will have my gavel, which, in honor of the tradition laid out by former Chief Justice Tully, is named ad hominem because if I have to remove it from my holster, it'll be attacking the character and not the arguments. Now that we are all ready, this court is hereby in session. If the prosecution is ready, please read the charges of the accused.
Yes, ma'am. The charges are as follows. 1 count of forced thievery, 1 count of obstruction of justice, 1 count of grand larceny, and 1 count of manufacture and or trafficking and or distribution and or sale of illegal alcohol, moonshine.
Okay, prosecution is first with the opening statement whenever you're ready.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Your Honor, fellow counsel, people of the court, I'll keep this open and brief. The Attorney General's office aims to not only prove that Miss Mayfield was indeed in possession of the moonshine that we have brought to the court today, but also stole Sheriff Burton's wagon. Prosecution has lined up several witnesses that can testify to the facts of this case, as well as submit evidence in the form of the very contraband she held in the vehicle Sheriff Burton was deprived of. Thank you, Your Honor.
Defense, your opening statement.
Oh, yes, thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, excuse me, the audience here. Today we seek to prove that without a shadow of doubt, Miss Anna Mayfield, my client here, is not only innocent of the charges, but that the actions taken by the deputies put her in a state of emotional distress which were unfounded and unlawful within the extent of their duties. And we believe in this case that absolves Miss Mayfield of any guilt under the law. Thank you.
Thank you, defense. Prosecution, are you ready to present your witnesses?
Yes, ma'am. Prosecution would like to first call Sean McCray to the stand, please.
Thank you, Twitch newbie. Thank you, Twitch newbie 67 for the follow. Welcome.
Place your left hand on the
Thank you.
Bible and raise your right. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. McCree, on the 2nd of December, did you witness Miss Mayfield leaving the Valentine Sheriff's Office?
I did.
And can you tell us, to the best of your recollection, what Miss Mayfield told you when she left the Valentine Sheriff's Department?
Well, she was kind of leaving in a quick manner, so I followed her to see what the problem was, and I had asked her what her issue was, and she had told me that she had just given the sheriff, Jack Burton, some moonshine, and
moo juice.
She then proceeded to ask me if she could use my horse to leave the area, and I denied that. So she and I parted ways, and I then went back around the sheriff's office. That's when she was riding out of town, and that's when I told Detective Molly Ray.
Okay, so you informed Detective Ray of what had just happened?
Right, I did.
Okay, thank you. No more questions, Your Honor.
Defense?
Next, the prosecution. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. McCree.
Yes, sir.
If you don't mind me asking, what is your relationship with Miss Mayfield?
She is a very good friend. I would consider her a sister.
Indeed, and if I'm correct, she did approach you on the date this incident took place, and if I understood correctly, she asked to borrow your horse, correct?
She did, which I denied.
When you denied her the use of your horse, did you happen to, in any part, direct her to commandeer a particular wagon that happened to be parked outside the sheriff's office?
I did not. Like I said, we parted ways after that.
No further questions.
Next witness.
He's lying.
Yes, Your Honor. Prosecution would like to call Detective Molly Ray to the stand, please.
Unicorn, it's a coop.
Place your hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. You can, Omega. It's so funny.
Very well. Mr. McCree, you may return to your seat.
Detective Ray, just for the record, please state your name and position in the sheriff's office.
My name's Molly Ray. I'm a detective within the New Alexandria Sheriff's Department.
Okay, thank you. Sometime around the 2nd of this month, you detained Anna Mayfield to inquire about an incident. Please describe the circumstances and events that led you to require Miss Mayfield for questioning.
Okay, Jack and I were on patrol. We went to the Valentine Saloon in which we found Anna there. We were casually talking. At some point in the conversation, an incident that happened a few months ago had come up. Jack had asked me if we had knowledge about it, as I mean in the department. I had said I didn't believe so, so I asked Anna to come down to the office so that we could talk about it. I proceeded to write it up. The incident in question involved herself, Tobias Plimp, and Thaddeus LeBlanc, in which she admitted to myself and Jack that she had instructed Tobias to take care of Thaddeus. She then proceeded to tell myself that Tobias had thrown Thaddeus from a cliff behind the church in Valentine. I charged her with accomplice to attempted second-degree murder, gave her a very firm talking to, informed her that she could not sick Tobias on people, especially if they upset her, and then asked for her assistance in his future capture, as I know that they have a personal relationship, being best friends and all. I did say that that was completely on her own accord. It actually expected her not to inform the sheriff's department of his locations. But if she could send us a telegram if she did see him, it would be very helpful.
Objection. Nothing pending.
Your Honor, the
I'm
question
sorry.
was for her to describe what led up to Miss Mayfield's detainment. This is very relevant.
This is not relevant at all.
Your Honor, the question of Tobias Plinth is not relevant to this case.
It's why she was in the office, sir.
She said all that to
Oh,
ruin Anna's character, though.
After I got done serving her time, she spent it right there in the office with me. We continued conversation. Jack and her were having a conversation. She had
Thank you for the
expressed that she
follow,
was
Jets.
making moo juice. Jack offered to buy it from her. She declined. They continued back and forth with the conversation, and eventually she did give him some moo juice. He drank it, and immediately he told me that I should try it. It's really good. And then he
Okay,
passed
I'm
out.
gonna stop you right there, Detective.
Yes, sir.
Around this, what did Mr. McCree report to you?
This was after.
Right. After this, what did he report to you?
Well, I'd heard Anna and Sean outside yelling. Sean was asking Anna, "What did you do? What did you do?" So I ran to the door. I opened it so Kate Bennett could come in to check on Jack while I checked on Sean and Anna. And then I saw Sean in the doorway, and I said, "Sean, what's going on?" He informed me that Anna had told him that she had just given Jack moonshine and was taken off out of town. I ran out the front door of the sheriff's office and turned to my left and saw Anna on the getting on the wagon, and I told her to stop. We needed to talk about this, and then she took off northeast Valentine.
Okay. Your Honor, prosecution would like to present Exhibit A of the evidence, the moonshine. Detective Ray, can you
Yes,
tell
sir.
the court if this is the same scent you smelled on Sheriff Burton's breath after Miss Mayfield gave him a drink?
Yeah, it was a little bit fruitier. She gave him fruit to put inside the drink. So, yeah, it's real strong. It smells like real strong liquor, and that's exactly what he smelled like.
And did you witness Sheriff Burton consume anything other than the drink Miss Mayfield provided him?
No, sir. Coffee in the saloon, I believe, with
Okay.
myself.
And Detective Ray, is this the same drink Miss Mayfield sold to Sheriff Burton?
I didn't get a good look at it, but it does smell the same, sir.
Okay.
Minus the fruit accent.
Your Honor, just for the sake of clarification, the prosecution would like to provide the evidence here to the honorable judge just to confirm that it is in fact moonshine.
All right. Okay.
Okay, thank you. And Detective Ray, at any point were you forced to give chase to Miss Mayfield?
I was on foot. The whole reason we had the wagon outside of the sheriff's department, we had taken it from Saint Denis. We had just, Sheriff Burton, myself, and a few others from the department had just given Joda, one of our old colleagues, a farewell in Annisburg. And we took the wagon from Annisburg to Saint Denis and then Saint Denis back to Valentine.
Okay, thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
Defense your witness.
Miss Ray,
Yes, sir.
just to clarify on the latter point, were you or Mr. Burton, or just you in this particular instance, were you aware that this particular substance that Mr. Burton was soliciting from Miss Mayfield, were you aware this was moonshine?
No, not at the time. Anna had presented it as something that she had made herself, very special, and had picked the berries herself as well. I did not try it. I didn't have any confirmation that it was moonshine until Sean McCree had told me.
What's your relationship with Chef Button?
He is my boss.
I'm sorry.
He is my boss.
Are you aware of Mr. Button being a profuse drinker?
Objection, Your Honor. Inflammatory.
Your Honor, this is a relevant question to the case here. If Mr. Button was attempting to solicit moonshine, the audience deserves to know whether or not Mr. Button was aware it was a substance of that sort, or if he has a history of engaging in such sorts of vices.
In the same sense, Your Honor, it doesn't matter. It should not be in charge for selling. It should be in charge for the possession of it. So whether or not Mr. Burton is an avid drinker on his off times, or he was the one that solicited it, knowing whether or not it was moonshine or not, which, by the way, our witness can't speak to, it's irrelevant to the charge and irrelevant to the case.
Your Honor, I disagree with that. The charge in question is she is being charged with the manufacture and distribution of moonshine, and is absolutely relevant.
Your Honor, under the law, that charge is only applicable, when I believe a quantity of moonshine or other contraband exceeds 5, which is why she's been charged with this.
In the same sense, Your Honor, that charge is very well the distribution of moonshine, and it should not be ignored in that instance.
His tendency to drink or not drink is not in question here. Please direct the questions to concerning her, not him. I do not want to put him on trial. It is irrelevant to this case.
No objection. No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call Deputy Lauren Taylor to the stand, please.
Hey, Blue, how are you? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm kind of worried because he's barely questioning people, and he didn't really question Sean. And Sean's done. But you can call people back up to the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Oh, like platypus. Oh.
Deputy Taylor, just for the sake of clarification, please clarify your name and position in the department.
Casper. Hey.
Lauren Taylor's and deputy with the New Alexandria Sheriff's Department.
Thank you. What did you witness Miss Mayfield do while she was in Detective Ray's attainment in Valentine on the 2nd?
I was not present at that incident, sir.
Okay. Can you speak to any interactions that happened with Miss Mayfield later on during the same day?
I was the individual that detained her and arrested her for the current charge of horse thievery and manufacturing. She ran from me inside St. Denis once I confirmed her identity as Anna Mayfield.
It is, Lacey.
What charges did that warrant contain?
The original warrant contained horse thievery, one times grand larceny, and 1 times obstruction of justice.
And when informed about this warrant, what did you witness Miss Mayfield do?
Vodka doesn't.
Miss Mayfield gave me a false identity under the name Sarah, and I had met Miss Mayfield on previous occasions and recognized her in the attire as well as voice, as well as got confirmation from another deputy, Deputy Malcolm Ashbrook, who stated that yes, that was Anna Mayfield, and as soon as she heard that there was a second deputy that confirmed her identity, she took off from me.
Okay. What was the basis for Miss Mayfield's being searched after you arrested her?
The basis was due to her running from me, her stealing another carriage from a townfolk person inside St. Denis, taking off once more, as well as her having the possibility of moonshine on her, sir.
And what did you find on Miss Mayfield after she was searched?
I found 7 units of moonshine on her, sir.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to present moonshine the deputy found.
I told him about the
Deputy, were
her
these the
running.
containers of moonshine you found on Miss Mayfield?
Oh, he's looking at me.
Yes, sir, they were.
Oh, he's looking at her.
No further questions, Your Honor.
What? What happened?
Defense.
Yes, Deputy Taylors. When you approached Miss Mayfield here, my client, in Saint Denis, what were the exact circumstances behind this?
I approached her. due
Your
to
Honor,
the-
asked and answered.
Your Honor, we are attempting to establish a bit of a timeline here in which we can determine whether or not the deputy adequately identified herself and whether Miss Mayfield had the opportunity to surrender.
We'll withdraw our objection, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
So I was originally responding to Valentine in regards to another incident that was happening. Miss Mayfield decided that she wanted to go at a canter within town limits. So I doubled back and went to approach her to tell her to slow down while within city limits. And that is when I started the interaction with Miss Mayfield here, and I questioned her on her identity, and she gave me a false identification, as well as tried to elude me from her real identity.
In your professional judgment, was Miss Mayfield about how far away from Miss Mayfield in this interaction?
I was probably on my horse. She was on her horse. Maybe the same distance between where myself
Objection,
and
Your Honor.
Mr.
Speculation.
Holters.
Sustained.
No further questions.
Yeah, next witness.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution would like to call Sheriff Burton to the stand.
Place your hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Sean lied on the Bible, though. He lied.
Sir, please state your name,
I don't
position,
know
and
what
department
that's going
for
to
the
do.
record.
I'd
My
never
name
lie.
is Jack Burton. I'm sheriff of the Western jurisdiction in New Alexandria Sheriff's Department.
Thank you. Sheriff Burton, while Miss Mayfield was detained in the Valentine Sheriff's Office, did she at any point offer you anything?
Well, she was rambling on about her moo juice, which sparked my interest because I've heard several different ways of referencing different sources of contraband, and I try to use that as a way to find out more about whatever she's got on her.
Did you consume any alcohol or moonshine before Miss Mayfield offered you the drink?
No, I did not.
We were at the saloon, though.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to present
When we
Exhibit
met
B of the
that
evidence,
day.
Sheriff Burton's wagon. It's currently parked just outside of the court. If you'd be willing to step outside and observe.
He offered everyone alcohol at the
Can you direct the audience as well?
saloon. Me and my lawyer need to have a moment to talk. We need a moment. We were in the bar, Molly and him. We were all in the bar together.
The audience may stay in the rotunda,
Why are you
but they
looking
may
at his
not
butt?
leave.
I object. Looking at his butt?
You
Am I
folks are
supposed to-
welcome to come out if you'd like to see this. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to.
I love you, Anna.
Rotunda. Stay inside the rotunda.
Please stay inside the building.
Yep, make sure you stay inside the building. Anna. All of y'all.
Well, Mr. DeRoy can
You're
come
fine.
outside as well.
Yeah, Mr. Dry, you can go out there.
Cool.
Sheriff Burton, could you please show to the court proof of your ownership of the wagon?
Yeah, right underneath the driver's seat is a standard plaque that the farrier mounts to the wagon when you make purchase. It would say Jack Burton, and then next to it is actually carved
Just make sure to stay in the rotunda here, okay?
a little heart with J plus Kate, J plus K, and that's me and Kate.
Oh, the
Thank you.
natives are here. How
Your Honor,
sweet.
we can turn inside if you'd like.
to do. We need a moment.
Whoa! Everybody okay? A little stretch.
Not anymore.
You're not even paying attention.
I like the sweater, Miss Mom.
Mister, can we get a moment?
I appreciate it. My stylist is Sasha Stroganoff.
What was in you whispering?
I am.
Sheriff, did you at any time
hang
give
on
Miss
one more.
Mayfield permission to take your wagon?
No.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
Defense.
Can I though? Can I ask for a recess?
Mr. Bolton.
Your Honor, could we get a 5-minute? Okay, apologies, Your Honor.
No objections.
All right, 5 minutes recess.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what do we need, Miss Mayfield?
I was gonna do that.
You know,
If you leave the building, you're gonna have to be researched.
before we were.
Yeah, let's slip back to you.
Yeah.
If you leave the building, you're gonna have to be researched.
We were.
Make sure you listen.
I'll research some for you. That's
we were in the deputy office.
the
I
PD
was with
Nation.
Sean and Molly and Jack
any
walked
information
in.
you need.
Well, they were already in there. Jack and Molly was already in the bar.
I'm giving you your research.
I don't
for
remember
you.
if he bought us a drink or not. Before, I'm pretty sure he did.
You bought your drink. What do you mean?
So, that day, I was with Sean, and we walked into the Valentine Saloon, and Molly and Jack was in there already.
Was this before or after the incident?
It was before the incident where Molly asked me to come to the deputy office to question me about my friend Tobias.
What bearing does this have?
I don't know if he was drinking or not. They was in the bar already. In the saloon. And why didn't you question Sean? He's lying. He lied on the Bible. What are we gonna do?
Well, unfortunately, we just don't have any evidence to refute it. I couldn't.
Told me to take it.
I know. There wasn't any other witnesses here when that happened, as far as I could figure. I wish. I'm sorry, Miss Mayfield.
It's okay.
There's really nothing we could do about that.
Okay, I guess it's okay. I mean, it's just not fair he's getting away with it.
I do understand, Miss Mayfield. I do. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just get you a little bit of a cold.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll ask Mr. Button about the wagon, but I don't think it's looking good, Miss Mayfield. I'm gonna be frank with you.
But he was in the saloon before. What about that? You gonna mention that?
I'll mention that the best I can.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know what else to do.
I'll ask him about the moonshine. I'll ask him about the bar. I'll do my best on that, all right?
Okay. Thank
Very
you.
good.
Are you ready to continue?
Yes, ma'am.
The defense is ready.
We'll get Mr. Burton
Hey,
back.
y'all, no one
and,
would take her case,
To remind him
so-
he's still under. Oh, I will do that actually.
Give it a few moments. The anyone who did leave needs to come back. Detective Hamer, if you can hear me, court will be proceeding shortly.
Yes, I think Ms. Ray is going to go up there and let them know. Thank you for the recess, ma'am.
Of course. While we are still at recess, none of you need water or anything?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
I think I could do with water.
All right.
Let me go grab one real quick. I'm back in.
Preemptively, Judge Molotov, do you mind if we take an additional recess just between the end of questioning and evidence exhibits and the closing, just so we can get our thoughts together? I'm sure it'd be helpful for both sides, I imagine.
Recess after the prosecution rests between defense?
No, just after everything. Just between.
Okay.
Before the closing.
Okay, sounds
yes. Good. I appreciate that. Just that way we don't have to request it while we're going through procedure.
That was too late. Yeah, I agree, Unicorn. You know what, Nuke? I'm not really sure what's wrong with him. I didn't know he was sick. That's true. Right. Hell nah. Okay.
Key word there, let.
We heard you. It was the last.
That's just hearsay. Say what you said.
You may want to go back there and refresh your knife.
Oh, yes.
My lawyer's trying to stab me. You okay?
All right, court is back in session.
Focus on the matter at
Mr.
hand.
Burton, please remember. Sorry, Sheriff Burton, please remember that you're still under oath.
No one will
defense,
take the
are you ready
case.
to begin?
That's why.
Yes, we are.
He's
Mr.
good, though.
Bowden.
He's a good
Before the
good
case
lawyer.
begun, excuse me, not the case, so the incident begun with Miss Mayfield here at the sheriff's office. Did y'all happen to be present at the bar beforehand?
Yes.
What were y'all doing at the bar, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, it's just a regular part of a foot patrol to kind of stop in, see how everybody's doing. We saw some familiar faces in there, including Anna's. And I noticed a steamy pot of coffee coming from the stove. So I figured we stop in, get a cup, say hello to Anna, and make acquaintances with, other people that were in there.
All right, then, and when you went back to the sheriff's station, you were questioning about the, and I quote, moo juice, correct?
Well, she was talking quite a bit about it.
Indeed. So you had a suspicion there that this was indeed a contraband substance.
I was curious as to what it is, which led to my further questioning. Yeah.
And did you ingest it?
After some time I did, to test it out and see exactly what it was.
How much did you drink of it?
A very tiny amount from what I remember. I remember Anna instructed me to squeeze some fruit into it, and I took like a sip maybe, and that's the last thing I remember. Sorry, my tolerance ain't that high. I'm not really much of a drinker.
All right, then. And from there, what do you recall?
Nothing. I recall waking up the next day.
So you were not conscious for the incident that occurred with Miss Mayfield in your wagon?
No, sir.
Where did you park the wagon outside?
It was parked next to the sheriff's department with the benches as close to the side door as possible to make easy transport of prisoners. It is my prison transport wagon.
No further questions.
Alrighty.
Your Honor, the prosecution has just one more question, if we could.
Go ahead.
Sheriff, just to be clear, the wagon that was parked outside of the sheriff's office, that was yours, yes?
Yes.
And this was the one that was stolen?
As far as I was told, yes.
The same one that we saw outside just now?
Yeah, it was returned to me.
Okay, thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
Did you have any redirect?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Actually, we recross. Anyways, is there any other witnesses on your side?
Yes, Your Honor, we would like to recall Detective Ray.
Okay.
Place your hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Very well.
Detective Ray, the wagon we just saw outside, as per the evidence, is this the same wagon you saw that was stolen?
Yes, sir.
And was this the same wagon that was parked outside the sheriff's office?
Yeah, it was parked exactly where Jack had said.
Okay, no
Close
further questions, Your
the
Honor.
driver's seat being closest to the door, the side door.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Defense, do you have any other questions for her?
Miss Martin, excuse me, Detective Ray, pardon me there.
You're fine.
I was just want to know, with the incident at the bar beforehand, do you recall what happened there?
Well, we was doing a foot patrol in. We had seen a lady by the name of Sally. She was behind the bar, and Anna. There were a few other folk there. I don't quite remember who they may have been. I think they came and went pretty fast. But we was having a conversation with Anna and Miss Sally. Just a casual, friendly conversation. And that's when the incident of Mr. LeBlanc and Tobias and Anna had come up. And I'd asked Anna to come back to the station. I felt that it was more proper to have that conversation there than have the entire town of Valentine
Oh, that'd be
informed
wonderful,
on it.
Unicorn. I love that.
Very well, no further questions.
I have one clarifying question for you, Miss Frey.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you say during the time the wagon was taken that Mr. Burton was acting as a sheriff of the law?
No, he was passed out on the floor of the office at that time.
Understood. Thank you.
If I may, Your Honor, with that question, would... I'm trying to think of how I should word this, Your Honor. Detective Ray, before Sheriff Burton passed out, was he acting in his stead as a sheriff?
Absolutely, yeah. We was on duty together.
No further
I'm curious
questions.
who's who.
Actually,
So that's why I'm doing
sorry.
this. Some of these
I do have
characters,
one.
I haven't
If
seen
you don't
so
mind,
far.
if I may interject a second, Chair, Your Honor.
That is up to the defense at this point if they're okay with
How
their
many people are out here? Oh,
We have no objections.
All right, go ahead.
Miss Ray, how long would you say that Mr. Burton was, let's say, incapacitated in his duties as sheriff for due to the moonshine incident?
I would say probably about
Unicorn,
10
I
or
feel
so
like you would
minutes.
slay that.
Objection,
You'd be like,
speculation.
Objection.
Well, I'm asking her a time period. Mr. Durant, can you tell me any sort of estimation? I'm just asking for a time period. It could be 5, it could be 10 minutes. It's a certain period of time, right? We're all reasonable people. We can all reasonably tell when there's been 10 minutes or 5 minutes.
Your Honor, with the situation that had occurred from that point forward during the incident with the alleged wagon theft, I don't believe a judgment could adequately be made with utmost certainty.
So the defense asked one of our witnesses to judge distance, but we can't ask a witness to judge time. I see how it is. Well, I'll withdraw that question, Your Honor, and I'll ask follow up to Miss Ray instead of that. Miss Ray, you could say that Mr. Burton was incapacitated for a period of time where he was not able to perform his law enforcement duties because of the moonshine. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I'd say a short period of time.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
Okay. I have no further questions. Do you have another witness?
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution would like to recall Sean McCree.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yes, Unicorn. That is so freaking true. That's so true.
Place your hand on the Bible.
Is that Sean? I think so.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Mr. McCree, the wagon we just saw outside as part of Exhibit B, was this the same wagon that was parked outside of the sheriff's office in Valentine on that day?
It was.
Sheriff Burton's wagon, correct?
Yes, sir.
And this is the same one that was stolen?
Yes, sir.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. McCree.
Yes, sir.
Would you be able to give us a bit of a timeline regarding the incident that you witnessed this take place?
Objection, Your Honor. I mean, we just got done talking about this objection about the time, and if he's going to object to our witness speaking about timelines, and then I'm going to object to him asking our witness a question about timelines.
Your Honor, we are not asking for a specific time frame. We are asking merely in what precise order he witnessed the events from.
Okay, if that's the question, then. If that's the question,
ask for a timeline.
If the question is what the order is, then that's fine. I'll withdraw if that's the question.
And let me rephrase the question then. Mr. McCree, could you explain to us what you saw from the beginning to the end of your encounter with Miss Mayfield and the deputies here?
Okay. I was standing in front of the sheriff's office when Anna got taken into the department to talk about, I guess, the little bring up of Tobias Plinth and Thaddeus LeBlanc, and I was just waiting for her outside because I heard, I just wanted to wait outside for her because she's my sister. And she then, snuck out and started running into the doctor's office. I then chased after her to see what the problem was, and that's when we had our whole conversation. We split ways. I walked back out to the front of the doctor's office, proceeded to walk towards the front of the sheriff's office. That's when Molly ran out, and she and I guess saw Anna kind of riding out of town on the wagon.
Did you directly witness her jump on the wagon?
No, I saw her riding out. She has pretty distinctive clothing, so I would say that was her.
No further questions.
What? You better question him some more over here.
The prosecution has one more question, Mr. McCree, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Mr. McCree, you did not witness her get on the wagon, but to be clear, you did witness her leaving with the wagon, right?
I did. Yes, sir.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Objection, speculation. We have no confirmation that was her on the wagon that Sean McCree witnessed.
Your Honor, he said he would say that it was her on the wagon. He wasn't guessing or anything.
No. Your Honor, that is saying it. Your Honor, that is speculation. He has no confirmation.
I mean, there's confirmation on her clothing. She wears a light blue skirt and a very white top.
I'll ask a different question, Your Honor. Mr. McCree, could you please explain your relation and how you know Miss Mayfield?
I've known Anna for about 8-9 months now. She's basically my sister.
I would say if he knows her, it's not speculation. He had a conversation with her.
Yes, ma'am. So I would like to get this clarified for the defense. So as your sister, that day you had met her, you would say you could easily pick her out of a crowd?
Yeah, she's pretty distinctive, yes.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
Would you like to recross before we dismiss the witness?
Mr. McCree,
Yes, sir.
during that encounter in which you
Right.
you
He
allegedly
said- she
saw
said, I
her
forgot
fleeing
what
from the
determined that.
town, were you able to make out a face at all, or was this from a rear view?
I've
Is something funny,
no.
Mister?
I mean, it's pretty bizarre. I mean, I know what she looks like from any angle, really. Like I said, I've known her for quite some time, so
No, any angle.
So if you saw her out in the field right here, 32 meters away, you'd be able to make her out pretty easily.
yes.
No further questions.
Another question from the prosecution, Your Honor.
All right.
Mr. McCree, you had just seen her leave town, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you were just with her in that situation?
Yes, sir.
Could you recall what she was wearing when you were with her?
It was,
Just a general description.
I don't remember
just
what I
a
was wearing.
light blue skirt, kind of like what the one she's wearing now, but just blue with white polka dots and a white top.
And the person you saw in the wagon, could you describe what they looked like, what they were wearing?
A light blue skirt with the white top.
No further questions, Your Honor.
What?
All right. Do you have any other witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
Defense would like to call Trish Chamberlain to stand.
Oh, this should be interesting. Good, I think. Get to the bottom of it. Oh, I was being.
Place your hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Right then, Miss Chamberlain. What is your relationship with Miss Mayfield?
Anna is a friend of me. She, I consider her somewhat family. I knew her for a couple months.
When you were asked to pay her bill, did you oblige?
Yes, I did.
What inspired you to do this?
Because despite what's happened recently between Sean McCurry and I, she is family. I do care for her, so I did not want her to have to sit in
Is
Sissica
that Sean?
while she awaited a trial after she pled not guilty. So I was asked if I
Sean
could pay her bail,
McCree,
and I did.
Park Ranger.
Have you ever known Miss Mayfield to be someone who has committed horse thievery in the past?
You're on a speculation. He's asking her to ask a criminal record, right? Make assumptions about what she's done in the past.
Your Honor, the deputy here is in fact a deputy with full access to those sorts of documents. If anyone would have knowledge of that sort of dealings, would be someone that's not only a close friend of Miss Mayfield, but someone who
Objection,
operates
Your
within
Honor. Those documents are not provided as part of discovery.
If you intended to put the record into the trial, you should have had the record put into the trial, Mr. DeWright.
Yes, it's
I would
creative.
say that it should have been disclosed in discovery,
Apple.
as they mentioned.
It's creative.
No further questions.
Prosecution.
No questions, Your Honor.
Alrighty. Do you have another witness?
Defense would like to call Kate Benton to the
Casper,
stand.
yeah. Can you get in? I think the server's full right now. Server 4. Be right back. I'll have to tinkle.
Wagon.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta hear this. I can't go nowhere yet. a second.
Place your hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Miss Bennett,
Yes.
could you give us your account on what exactly happened the day of this alleged incident?
Yeah, I arrived in Valentine and was in the sheriff's office with Molly and Jack. They were talking to it. I couldn't hear everything. I just heard the odd word being mentioned. I heard Anna mention something about a loan for $100 for the Moo Shack. Jack, I believe, asked to try whatever she was producing. And Anna seemed very hesitant. After a while, she got up. I think she was trying to get out of the office. I presume Jack must have persuaded her to let her try it.
You're on a speculation. She's presuming that Mr. Burton convinced her to try it. Does she have any actual testimony she'd like to give, or just assumptions?
It's distinct.
Okay, Anna handed Jack something. It looked like some fruit in a bottle. Jack drank something, and then he was all over the place and fell on the floor.
And did you happen to witness the incident that happened after that with the alleged wagon theft?
I paged up earlier.
No, sir.
I don't
Molly
want to
let
keep
me
doing
into
it.
the office so I could look after Jack.
Do you recall when Mr. Burton awakened from his
Who are you curious
stupor?
about?
He
might be able
didn't.
to
I
tell
covered
you.
him in a blanket and let him sleep it off, so
Yeah,
he
I paged
awoke
up
the next
earlier to
day.
see who was here.
No further questions.
The witness? That's
Prosecution?
Sesbu. This is Sesbu.
Miss Bennett, the
Yep.
situations that were
Kate
described
Bennett.
by our witnesses here, aside from this dealing with the moonshine, were you in any way, shape, or form involved in any of them, whether it be Miss Mayfield here's detainment, her escape from Deputy Taylor's detainment, anything like that?
No, sir.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any other witnesses?
No further
According
witness.
to the ticket they taken out on me. What ticket?
We're going to go ahead and take another quick 10-minute recess, stretch your legs, get a drink, and then we'll resume after. Court is, for the time being, on recess.
Let's step back here so you can.
I can't believe this. I never said it was moonshine. I said it was moo moo juice.
Yeah, I know, Miss Mayfield, I know.
Why do they keep saying moonshine? I never told Sean it was moonshine. I never told Kate it was moonshine. They never said that. Never came out my mouth.
Yeah, I understand that, Miss Mayfield. But,
Are you okay? What's wrong with you today?
well, I'm all right. I'm all good. Just,
Is this stressing you out?
No. I'm quite fine. I'm quite fine. I just, I think we did the best we could here. We just,
You have to keep trying. You can't give up on me.
No, I think we gave it a good fight here. We're just gonna.
It's not over. What do you mean a good fight? It's not over.
Yeah.
I need you to keep trying. I believe in you. Yeah, I know you're gonna come out with something.
We'll give it some time here, and we'll see if when they come back out, we'll have another opportunity to give a swing at it. All right?
When are we having this another opportunity?
I think, yeah, if they plead the case, we can potentially get appealed if it's something you're seeking. Though I'm not sure if it'd be the most advisable course of action.
I would like extending this.
In a sense.
A unicorn. Oh my God, oh, I'm worried about you.
I'll be all right, Miss Mayfield. Don't worry.
You need a doctor.
We can get that settled afterward, all right?
Okay, you gonna be okay till then?
I'll be fine. Don't worry too much.
Okay. It's gonna go great. I know it is.
It's gonna be fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
I think we gave it a good fight.
It's not over. The fight is not over, mister. What do you keep saying that for?
Well, I think they're about to make the judgment here. But if they do...
Right now?
Yeah, that's usually why they call a recess at this juncture.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought we was gonna keep on going. I didn't know. You keep saying good job. It's freaking me out. I'm like, would you give up already?
I may have one more trick up my sleeve.
Oh, you do? Oh, well, okay.
See if we can get Lauren Teals back on stage.
Okay. All right, I believe in you.
Right then. Let's just take a few minutes break. Do you need to smoke or anything to calm me down?
I don't smoke, but I do need to tinkle. Can you take me to tink?
I'm sure we can find you a bathroom around here. Let me go talk with the bailiff. Come on. Yeah, Paul, my bailiff.
How do you do?
Do we ever have a restroom around here for this young lady, just so she can utilize the laboratory?
I believe there is one. Are you alright, sir?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine.
He
Don't
needs
worry.
a doctor. He's not okay.
I'll be fine.
I believe there is one down the hall.
We can settle that after the case is done. Your Honor.
She is contemplating at the moment.
Oh, yes, of course.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
If it would be allowed, we'd like to potentially call one more witness to stand. Just to recall Lauren Taylor's.
Oh, Your Honor, we've already adjourned witnesses. Sorry, Miss Mayfield, I didn't mean to stand too close to you. I apologize.
Okay. How you doing?
It is important to clarify the what exactly happened toward the end of the incident in which Miss Mayfield was captured by the deputies. We want to determine whether or not this capture was lawful, or whether it was exercised appropriately.
The lawful nature of the exercise, I mean, you can... we had established cause with Miss Ray. Anyway, we've already gone through the witnesses. It's ultimately on his decision, but this should have been thought of before we broke to write our closings.
Please, can we call him back up?
Mr. Holt, in the pursuit of whatever truth we may be looking for, you object to this? They want to recall Miss Taylor's.
They had their chance for cross-examination.
Listen, Mr. Holt, it's justice. Might as well just let him do it.
Please let me have justice, and I'm telling you right now, my brother's lying on me too.
Well,
Miss Lloyd,
that you can keep to yourself.
Miss Mayfield, please.
I don't mean to be rude, but
I think it would be fine to let him call him back.
I don't want to sully the judge's ears.
Okay.
Yes. If we're going to recall witnesses, and we reserve the right to also recall witnesses as appropriate.
That is fine with us.
All right. I will allow, but please be brief and to the point so that we do not hold up anybody in the audience further than needed.
We will be expedient, Your Honor.
Appreciate it.
I feel like he is a unicorn.
And thank you, Mr. Denton. Thank you, Mr. Holt.
Gene, let's go talk.
About 2 minutes more, ma'am.
Let's go talk over here.
This is justice will be served.
Just be careful about what you say in front of the
I'm
prosecutors,
just
Miss
so
Mayfield.
upset about Sean lying on me. They're
Oh,
always
I do.
gonna tell the let me stand. I'm gonna call all the witnesses back up, and I'm gonna ask them all the questions this time around.
Are you absolutely sure, Miss Mayfield? You'll be waiving her out to counsel.
Should I? Not all of them. I don't really know what to ask. I don't know these fancy words or nothing like that.
I would recommend not approaching that affair. Can put you in a bit of a position.
If I be
which
the
you
witness,
might
I might
get worse
incriminate
charges
myself.
on you,
though.
like contempt of court.
What do you mean? If I call the witnesses, it might be contempt?
If it gets too argumentative, the judge might charge you with contempt.
Oh. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't argue.
I would. It's up to you, Miss Mayfield. But if you waive your right to counsel, there ain't much else I can do.
Wait, if I have to waive my right to ask questions?
Indeed. Since currently I am your legal representative, you would have to waive your right to legal counsel from the judge, and I can't guarantee they would let me continue representing you.
Oh, never mind. I can't do that.
Detective Hamer, if you would
can't
please
do
start
that.
recalling the audience.
I didn't know they
Alrighty.
did.
Thank you, sir.
Indeed,
I have to.
Take the headband off, please, sir.
But I think with this incident with Lauren Taylor's, we
All right,
might
go
be
ahead
able
and
to
take
ask you a
your
little
seats,
bit about the
Clerk's
fire
about to be back in
that
session.
engulfed the wagon.
Yes, please do. Because she
Okay.
tried to kill me. Can I?
Clerk's returning into session.
Are you sure about this? If I waive the right to counsel, you can't represent me no more?
I believe so.
That's not true.
Actually, no, it is
I
a nice
would-
jacket,
I would
but,
recommend against it.
frankly speaking, it is
Miss
not as
Judge?
hot as I've had it before.
Mm-hmm.
If I waive my right to counsel, he can't represent me no more?
Yeah, that is true.
Uh,
Why
are
would you
you-
do that?
I
would
would
advise
not
against
recommend that. I would indeed as well.
Miss
I'm not.
Mayfield.
What?
That's
Nothing.
not our place.
Yeah.
Are you
What
wishing
is
to?
Nothing, Miss Mayfield. Go right ahead.
You got things to say, then say it. I'm listening.
I do not, ma'am.
Okay. I'm not going to do it.
All right. So you're going to let him continue?
Yes.
Okay. If you could
I was just
return to
thinking
your
about
seats
it.
then.
Thank you. Sorry for
Yeah,
bothering you.
No,
You
you're
look
fine.
nice too, by the way. You do.
I
You really
appreciate
do.
it.
Yep.
All right, Miss Mayfield, let's take a seat here.
Okay.
I suppose this whole thing's just
Dang, is that true in real life? If you waive your right to counsel, they
little
can't
bit.
represent you no more?
You know, slip away.
I like the vest.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, you look so nice today, by the way. I think so. Oh my god, that is so scary. Like, honestly, I might take my phone.
We'll be calling the courts back in session.
In a
The
situation
defense would
where my
like to
lawyer's shit
recall
and I might represent
Lauren
myself.
Taylor's.
Be right back, y'all. I can use the restroom.
Place your hand on the Bible, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Yeah.
All right, Deputy Taylors. With the incident that occurred during the capture of Miss Mayfield for her alleged crimes, was she riding the same wagon she was alleged to have stolen from Mr. Burton?
No, sir.
Indeed. Was she happening to drive any wagon at all?
Yes, sir. While in the process of chasing her, she decided to jump off of her horse, run through the back alleyways of one of the houses, and proceeded to punch a townfolk in the face and steal his wagon and take off out of town towards Rhodes.
And during this
That's true. You don't know.
alleged attempt at fleeing,
Get you
did
nowhere
this
with Lena,
wagon
though.
happen to catch fire at any point?
It did, because I stated to her multiple times that if she did not stop the buggy, actually, it wasn't a wagon, it was a buggy, that I would shoot the horse out, which
can't talk,
did,
y'all.
and she
I'm not
crashed into a
representing
tree,
myself.
which caused the wagon to catch on
Yes,
fire
he's
after the lantern
representing
broke.
me. Anna, I mean, me,
And
Anna.
during
yeah,
this
whatever.
alleged evasion, did Miss Mayfield happen to pose any threat of harm on any deputies?
Your Honor, what's the relevance of this line of questioning?
Your Honor, it shows us that
I can't whisper because they can hear, even because it's
if,
such a small
yeah,
area.
Miss
That's why we have to
Mayfield's
keep
capture,
walking over
she is
to
not
the
posing
corner.
a threat to any deputies at
So
this
no,
point.
I can't whisper to
It is putting her in an unreasonable risk of harm. And they're putting her in
Your Honor, calls for conclusions is asking for an opinion, not fact, on if she was dangerous.
I agree. It's speculative. Please restate your question differently.
We will. During this incident in which the my client allegedly attempted to flee custody, did she happen to point any sort of firearm at deputies or any other civilians?
Not that I can recall. However, she did just punch a local in the face and steal his wagon. So at the point in time, I did consider her to be a dangerous
Yeah,
threat to
here it's really
myself
not,
and the
though.
rest
It's
of
weird.
society, along with driving her
Sorry.
wagon very dangerously and nearly running over running over town folk. So yes, I considered her to be a dangerous individual with a means of a weaponry which would be classified as a buggy.
No further questions.
Prosecution?
Yeah, I mean, we'll just make this fairly quick. Miss Taylor's, you're a deputy with the sheriff's office, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you are well aware what probable cause is and what the requirements are to meet that?
Yes, sir.
And is your opinion as a deputy in the sheriff's office that you have probable cause, given all the events that it led up to Miss Mayfield's capture, to detain and search her?
Yes, I did.
Okay, wonderful. I don't have any further questions. I think that's fine enough.
Do you have any other witnesses you'd like to recall?
Gene, I don't think we need anybody.
No, we don't.
No,
And
I think
defense?
we're good, Your Honor.
And does the defense also have any other they would like to recall?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Do you need any more time to from closing statements?
Can we just call it 5 minutes? Do you mind?
Yes, 5 more minutes. Please remain seated, but we'll be back shortly.
Yeah, it'll be a short 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Mayfield.
I can't believe this. Hey, I wasn't wearing what Sean said I was wearing. I don't think I was.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let us call any more witnesses or recall any more, unfortunately. So, I think
This is not fair. I'm so upset. I was wearing my moo uniform when and that day, and he said I was wearing a blue dress, and I wasn't. I got to tell the judge.
no, Miss Mayfield.
I have to. It's not fair. Sean's lying on me. We have to call back Molly. We do. We have to call back the witnesses.
I wouldn't advise that, Miss Mayfield. I really
No,
wouldn't.
we need to. This isn't fair.
I don't believe they're gonna let us do that at this point.
What, Miss Judge?
Miss Mayfield,
Lady, please.
I'm sorry.
Miss Mayfield,
I was
please.
wearing my moo uniform.
I'm sorry?
Sean said I was wearing blue dress and the white shirts and things. I was wearing my moo uniform.
I believe the defense has rested. I'm sorry,
They
but it should have
can't
been
rest
brought up
right
already.
now. Wake them back up, please.
Miss
This is
Mayfield,
not
please.
how this works. We've already given you an extra attempt to call witnesses. you need to start considering his closing statements with him.
Yes, we need to wrap
They
this up,
lie
Miss
on
Mayfield.
me. It's not fair. They all lie on me.
If you feel whatever happens here is not fair, then there's always appeals.
Appeals? I need an appeal then.
Yeah, you can speak to your lawyer about that.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes, let's talk back here. Come on.
So, talk to you soon. Okay.
If you need to, if you don't believe the process here was fair, you can always file for an appeal, of course. But we do need to consider our closing statement if we want to go about this. And I think the best way of doing this is relying on the preposition that you are emotionally distressed.
I'm very stressed.
I think that might be the best defense we can muster here.
This is the worst day in my life.
Units, go back on stage. I think we need to get this all sorted out.
Yes, I don't know. It's very uncomfortable to prosecute with the moon looking at me. That's okay. I don't mind this venue. Are you telling the judge what to not forget? I believe in you, Judge Molotov.
I believe this.
We're going to be calling courts back in session for the closing arguments. Whenever you're ready, prosecution.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, people of the court, we think it's very clear what happened in this situation. Through our numerous credible witnesses, we have shown beyond a shadow of a doubt that Miss Mayfield has given Sheriff Burton the moonshine provided in evidence. We also proved that multiple people saw her not only get on the wagon, but rode off with it, to which Sheriff Burton did not give her permission. That is, by definition, horse thievery, and with the deprival of the wagon itself comes grand larceny. It's clear that in the possession of 7 liters of moonshine that Miss Mayfield was, in fact, in commission of manufacture, traffic, and distribution or sale of illegal alcohol. Your Honor, we pray to the court that they find Miss Mayfield guilty, as we have provided ample evidence that she committed the crimes that she is charged with today. Thank you.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
Chad, he lost
I
his
can
job
test
as Secretary of
the
State to
charges
take
here today,
this
in which
case.
Miss Mayfield, my client, has been accused of. I believe she cannot be charged for the incident of manufacturing and distributing, and she was put in a position by a person of authority, a person acting under the badge of Sheriff of New Alexandria, who solicited and applied pressure on her to hand over such a substance, knowing that it was such the case. And I also believe in the incident of her capture, she was put in a position in which she was under severe emotional distress, under which factor she feared for her life, and in which case she cannot be held responsible for those offenses. Where's my case, Your Honor?
All right. We're going to be going into one final recess while I deliberate. It's going to be a 10-minute recess. You may get up and stretch your legs again, and I will have the verdict when we come back.
Thank you.
The court is currently adjourned for that recess.
Again. All right, let's go over here. Come on. How you feeling?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we did the best we could with what we had. That's
I
all I
think
can really...
so too. I'm not upset at you, and I don't want you to think I am. I'm upset at Sean. And I'm upset at Molly, you know?
Yeah, no, you're quite all right. I do assure you. I just hope I was able to do the best I could for you. I know it wasn't too much, but you know, everybody here deserves the right to legal representation, and you're no different to that.
Oh, I can't thank you enough for taking my case. I can't.
Absolutely. And whatever goes now, you do have the right to an appeal if you so wish, and I expect they will be taken up by Chief Justice Underwood if it does come to that. Unfortunately, if that ends up being the case, however, and he denies the appeal, it won't be able to advance beyond that. It'll be a closed case there, and well, I suppose that's something we cross when we get there. Let's just see what the outcome is of this result, all right?
Okay. We file appeal after this?
Assuming they are not to your satisfaction, or if you feel it is unfair.
After
Though-
this.
Though I would caution that it will probably not be the best course of action if it is the case.
What happens after this? Do I get to go home to my family, or am I going to Sisica?
That depends on the outcome of the case.
Oh, I don't want to go.
Yeah, that's. I know, Miss Mayfield. We'll just have to see what happens, okay?
Okay.
It's out of our hands now. We did the best we could.
We sure did. You're the greatest lawyer I ever had in the world. I really do thank you.
Yeah, I think I could have done a lot better on that stage there, but I'm a bit rusty. But I hope be able to get you something good out of it.
Yep. I think so. Oh my God. You okay? You need some water?
I think I'm good. Let's just get the results of this, and I'll go get myself settled down.
Okay. You need, you take this. This is going to make your throat soothe.
I certainly appreciate that. I just wish it was something for my arm. It's kind of hurts a little bit.
No. What do you mean your arm hurts?
Yeah, it's just got a bit of a sharp pain there, but I'm sure it's nothing.
That don't sound good. What's that? You need to see a doctor. Honestly, you really do. No.
All right, I'll get that handled after we get the results, all right? Just wait for the results.
Okay. You're the best. I love you. Thank you. You know, whatever happens, we're gonna be friends, okay?
Yeah, I certainly appreciate that, Miss Mayfield. I think just well, whatever happens next, whether or not you do go to Siska, just be careful about who you make friends with, because you know, don't involve yourself with bad folk, you know.
Okay, I won't. You mean in Sisica or after Sisica?
Depending on what happens, even if you don't get out of even if you don't go to Siska, it's always a good idea to know who your friends are, and just so your moo business can prosper.
I want you to come to the Moo Moo Shack, okay?
Well, I'll be sure to do so when I'm able, all right?
Okay, you gets better first.
I'll do my best.
You're seeing a doctor right after this is over, okay?
Yes, of course. Yeah. I think we're just gonna wait for the bailiff. I think the judge is over there.
Okay.
I think we're gonna go to the bar and get me another glass of water.
Oh, yeah, definitely do that. Get you a glass of water, yep.
If I'm a bailiff, I'm gonna go grab me some water. Hope I'm Mr. Heyman.
Bailiff?
Step back, please.
Uh-oh. What's the bailiff? Kevin! Kevin! Kevin!
Yes, ma'am.
My lawyer, he's not feeling good.
Not feeling good.
Yeah. Can you see if you can find a doctor he can see right after this is over?
Yeah.
We have one in the audience.
Talk
ma'am.
to Hope. Hope would probably be the best bet.
He's
Yeah.
coughing, and he said he arm hurt.
All right. Well, we'll get him looked after.
You promise?
Yes, ma'am. I'll
What's
go
your
talk to her
name?
here. What's that?
What's your name?
Frank Hamer.
Oh, this is a pleasure to meet you.
We've met before, Anna. But
I feel like this is the first time I laid eyes on you.
Well, I just have that
Alright,
effect on people.
And I'm glad I did.
Yes, ma'am. All right, go ahead and hop on back up there, ma'am.
Okay, just
I'll
make
get
sure
that
my
taken care of
lawyer's
for you.
okay,
Yeah, I will.
thank
Baby Bo.
Hey, I just wanted to let y'all know that Hope went to check on him.
Oh, good.
Right.
Oh, thank
just so
you.
I wasn't worried.
I'm really
Of
worried
course.
about him.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he did seem to have a rough cough going. Hopefully he'll be all right.
I hope so.
Thank you for checking into that for me.
I hope
Thanks,
so,
Doc.
because I'm trying to try and get a what's it called when you go back and you do this again?
An appeal.
Yep, that's right. I'm gonna get one of them. And we gonna go do this all over again because this is a
okay.
bunch of crap.
Oh, how so, ma'am?
Sean lied. He didn't even know. He said I wore the wrong thing. And he told me to take the wagon.
Right. I did hear something like that myself.
Detective Emma, if you could please.
It's the truth.
begin
You
to
can't
record
lie
the
when you put
audience.
your hand on the Bible. So
Okay.
Well, you
there's
sure
no
ain't
evidence.
supposed to, but some people
All
do
right.
it anyway.
Let me call the court back into session.
Yep.
All righty, thank you.
See you later.
I'll be back.
Okay. Kevin, where's Sissy?
The court's about to be returning into session.
I think she is outside somewhere.
Okay, well, thank you for being here. I love
Yes,
you.
of course.
I love you more. How you feeling about all of it?
I feel awful. He lied on me. Sean, my own brother, lied on me.
Sean lied?
Yes, he told me to take the wagon.
Oh,
There's no evidence. And he lied.
But he told you to take it.
Yes, there's no evidence. Sissy, hey.
Hi, baby. Somebody just came up to me out there and said, "Excuse me, who are you?" And I said, "Georgia." And then she turned to her friend and she goes, "You owe me $5." And I said, "What the hell's this about?" She goes, "Oh, we were just betting on if you were Georgia Banks or not. You don't know us, but we've heard of you."
What?
Oh, Lord.
What? I'll slap the shit
I
out of
don't
somebody.
know.
What the
I
fuck?
think I am some sort of name around here. I tell you what, I don't
Okay,
even
all
feel
right,
for
Miss
Sissy.
Ego. Yeah, relax now. Jesus.
You're a deputy, not royalty, Sissy. You got to come down. Come back down to earth with the rest of us.
Darling, people
Yeah,
play some bets on whether
All
they
right,
see me in
babe,
public or not.
Return
I'm
to your
just
seats,
saying.
please.
Return to
Miss
your
Mayfield, go
seats,
ahead and
please.
hop back up on the stage, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you just go up and quickly tell them that if anything concerning starts happening with Mr. Halbert, he needs to come up.
Yeah, let me go tell him.
I know I can.
Thank you.
Let me get on this stage real quick.
Here, let me help you up.
You know, Anna got to say stuff
I
like
think I'm
that.
good. It'll follow me.
Ready?
I'm a bit of a big fella there.
Frank sound like Delgado.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna see the doctor right after this, but I think I'll be good until the till we hear the results.
Sheriff for the court. The guy who no, a unicorn. Are you serious?
Oh,
I can give the time for sure, but let's hear the results. Right?
Wait,
Pardon me, Mr. Hamer.
Yes, sir.
wait, unicorn. The bailiff is who takes you away. Oh, that's awkward.
All rise for the Honorable Judge. Court has returned to session.
You may be seated. After carefully reviewing the evidence, both physical and in testimony, I have reached the following verdicts. In regards to the 2 counts of horse thievery, there is no mention of this at all on either side, nor was there any proof given that any of these horse thievery actions even occurred. So when it comes to these counts, I find Anna Mayfield innocent of these charges.
Hell yeah.
In regards to obstruction of justice, it has been testified by either side that the pursuit of Anna Mayfield's person by Deputy Lauren Taylor's did in fact occur, and thusly I find Anna Mayfield guilty of 1 count of obstruction of justice. On the count of grand larceny, there was only 1 submitted, but it has been proven in this court that there were 2 counts of grand larceny, and one of them was the property of a lawman. As thus, I find her guilty of 2 counts of grand larceny, 1 aggravated. And on the count of distribution, trafficking, and manufacturing of moonshine, let me be very clear. You were found in possession of 7 counts. 5 counts is what is needed of moonshine to be considered distribution. So as such, you have been found guilty of that as well. This would be a total of 115 months.
What?
Can we have a sidebar before sentencing, ma'am?
Mhm.
Mr. Durrett, if you want to come over.
Oh, yes, of course. Do you need...
Oh, Miss Mayfield can come too. I just wanted to do this relatively quietly. The prosecution's not pushing for full sentence here, and whether or not that was in your mind anyway, but we just wanted to make that aware that we think Miss Mayfield has paid some of repentance for what she's done and participated in the criminal justice system, but we just wanted to make you aware of that.
Okay.
That's our view.
Do you have a recommendation as what her sentencing should be in that regard?
Oh, what do you think, Mr. Holt? 85 instead of 115.
Nothing.
What? I can't do nothing.
Miss Mayfield, please. Let's let the gentleman talk.
Okay.
85 is a very generous number.
I can't do nothing, but I think well, I think that's 30 months off of what we're looking with 30 or.
I'm glad that sounds good to you.
Yes.
Miss Mayfield, I should remind you that because of the fact that the horse theory wasn't proven, that has already shaven off 16 months. So the fact that they're giving you 13 more is pretty generous.
Your Honor, if you don't mind me asking, could we get a repeat on the initial time?
115, if I believe.
That would be the max.
Yes, I think 80, 85, something like that. I mean, we're amenable to dropping it that much. I mean, I appreciate that you come over for this, and honestly, if you had to serve time in jail, it would have been a little more, but you took bail, so you've been out.
Miss Mayfield,
I
would advise you to take this deal, Miss Mayfield. They're taking 2 years off your sentence right there.
What, I got another option or what?
Well, it's ultimately up to the judge at this point to hand down sentence, and we're just providing sort of a recommendation on our end. It's ultimately up to Ms. Molotov here. Justice Molotov, Judge. Oh my God, I'm mad at this.
I'm supposed to accept this?
Well, you can plead your case, I suppose, to Judge Molotov. This is, I don't know if it's typically part of the procedure, but I mean, it's up to you if you want to plead your case. We provided our recommendation, what we think is just and fair.
And Miss Mayfield, of course, if you don't want any time off, we don't mind.
Right, Gene, I think she does.
I think I do. You know, I think I don't want to serve no time, sir.
Okay. Just making sure.
Miss Mayfield, I don't believe that's a possibility at this point.
I know. I was just thinking, you know, I've been through a lot, and a couple of these witnesses lied on me, and
No, that's we can't.
Well,
can't be making those comments.
So
right
we
there, Miss
can't?
Mayfield.
Okay.
Deputy, what's the rules on community service?
The rules on community service. Off the top of my head, I believe that community service can be performed in order for further reduced sentencing.
Is there some sort of cap there? I wonder if there.
I do believe there is a certain cap.
Do you mind if I call Mr. Burton up here? Judge Molotov?
That would be fine.
Hey, Hey, Sheriff Burton, can you come up here for a moment? If you can hear me, Sheriff Burton.
Sure, be right there.
We're trying to figure out if there's some sort of possibility for some sort of community service here. I just didn't know what there's a cap or regulation on that.
We don't have a cap on community service. You can do as much time with community service as deemed fit. It's completely at the courts deciding.
Okay, so what we'll recommend, instead of 85, we'll go 75 and 15 in community service. So it's still more than the 85, but she's not locked away in Sissica. She can do some good for her community.
And I love my community.
So it's still going to be more, but it'll be a little bit less in Sissica, and it'll be helping out around town. So that would be, I think, our fair recommendation. Gene, you agree with that?
I agree, sir.
And Miss Mayfield, I would recommend you taking this off as well. This can really help you if you do intend to pursue a Concede Act and help get your business afloat.
I think we all like to see the community get served.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do it. I guess.
So it's still going to be a total of 90. Just 15 of that, or where are we here? 70.
The 75 and 15 is 90, sir.
Yes. Okay. So it's still going to be 90, but yeah, 15 of that can be done. 15 months of that can be done. We'll figure that part.
I can't.
The sheriffs have procedures.
90 community service.
I don't think that would be possible. You did put people in danger with the baggy.
This is a pretty sweet deal for you, Ms. Mayfield. That's all I'll say.
Are you the one going to Sissica?
No, but I'm providing you some opportunity to get back to your community and not have to go away for so long.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I can even. How about this? What if maybe we let Detective Ray oversee the community service so that Anna's at least got somebody she knows with her.
That's acceptable to us.
Sounds good to me.
What do you think, Miss Mayfield?
If this is as good as I get, then I'll take it.
So we have 75 in Sissica and 15 community service. Is that correct?
Yes, I think that's right.
All right. I'm agreeable to that.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, folks.
Good deal.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Attorney General. Come on, Miss Mayfield.
That was.
We have reached final sentencing because we believe in community service, and the Attorney General has offered a wonderful deal. We are going to be sentencing Miss Anna Mayfield to 75 months in Sissica and 15 community service. This verdict is final. Bailiff, if you could.
All right. Come, Miss Mayfield. Let's get you to the bailiff.
Okay, you nailed it. That's great. I'm gonna.
Come on.
All right, Miss Mayfield. It's time to surrender to the lawman here.
Hello.
Howdy.
Detective Amos, if you could.
Yep. Just go over in the corner, ma'am. Let the court be emptied out, and then we'll take you out.
Alrighty, then.
Mm-hmm.
So ordered. The court is adjourned.
We'll just let everybody leave, ma'am. That way they don't have to see you. You know, that way.
Listen,
YouTube screenshot. YouTube videos I never make.
Hey, Kanan. Kanan.
Yes, Detective.
Georgia.
Run me
Kevin.
that security detail. Bring that wagon
Understood.
I'll place these ropes around your wrist, ma'am, so you can't run off. But then you can walk with your hands in front of you that way.
Okay. You know, you can just let me go home with my family.
Yeah, well, I can't actually, but I know.
I don't deserve this.
Yeah, we'll make this as dignified as we can, ma'am.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yes.
You guys cigarettes or anything? Says you can have some there in the Sizica while you're waiting up there.
Go to Sizica, I don't.
No, ma'am.
It is. Hey, baby.
That's pitch black.
You're gonna be okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can be alright, ma'am.
Yeah, they're letting me oversee your community service, so we'll get to hang out for about 15 months. Okay.
You're the reason I'm in this mess.
Okay. Now.
She was against me on the other side, and now I have to go to Sizica.
Baby,
tell the truth, ma'am.
Baby, let's be honest with ourselves, okay? If we want to talk about the reason, then we got to go to the root, okay? All right, and
What
that's
are you talking
baby.
about?
Well, if you didn't do nothing wrong, then you wouldn't have been in a situation like this.
I didn't do anything wrong. Why do you
Baby,
think I took this to court?
You was just proving in the court of law that you did do something wrong.
You were selling moonshine.
I
Anna,
was
baby,
not selling moonshine. Jack asked to try it. Jack wasn't open yet.
My God, that's still distribution.
I'm not distributing anything. He wanted to try the stupid moo juice.
Baby,
and Molly couldn't turn her little head and not see nothing. And Sean shouldn't have told me to take the damn wagon.
Yeah, baby.
Baby,
He lied on that Bible. He didn't even know what the hell I was wearing that day.
I know,
But
you was
did
wearing
no
your
one
moo
question
uniform.
it. Nobody questioned anything that was coming out of that man's mouth.
Did you tell your lawyer?
Yes, he said, it's too late. We can't call back the peoples. It's too late, Anna. It's too late.
And I was like, he could have asked. He could have asked.
I should have represented my damn self. I feel like I would have at least got a month less than the hell I got with this situation.
You had the best lawyer in the state, baby. He just wasn't allowed to prepare properly.
He was coughing up his lifespan the whole damn time.
Anna.
His arm hurt. He's talking
lost
about we
his
did the
official
best we
position.
could.
He
Anna.
lost his job taking this case, Anna.
Yes.
He may be stroking out in the audience right now.
Can I be with him?
No.
Please. I might
No,
not see
you're right.
him after I go to jail. Please.
I know. You're welcome.
What?
I mean, yeah, you might not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think the doctor's
Baby,
down there dealing
listen,
with it.
I love you so
do.
much, okay? You go
His
and
family never believes me.
baby, that's not true.
You
know I
don't have my
believe you.
back. You've got each
Honey.
other's back, but me.
Honey,
Anna.
that is not
Jane.
fucking
Did you
true.
not hear my testimony?
What do
I
you think
wouldn't
we're
have known
doing
it was
here?
moonshine unless Sean told me.
Sean called it moonshine. And
Sean
I
the one
never
that done
said it
got
was...
your back, okay? Maybe you
I'm
should have told your
never
lawyer
talking
that
to
you
him
two
no
used to be
more.
banging each other. That's what you should have been telling your lawyer. There was motive for him to be doing all sniffly nannalies
Yeah,
on
you
your
know,
back.
yeah, if you wanted to get real dirty, you could have done some shit like that.
I have my flower. I never banged Sean. I'm glad I didn't.
Oh, whatever. Well, that's probably the problem. You dated him and
Speaking
didn't
of,
bang
I
him.
love
They had
how
intimate
Kate didn't hear the
relations.
part
Anyway,
where you offered
moving on.
Jack offered you $100 to take your flower, but that's besides the point.
Jack offered her $100
That's
for
what
her
I'm
flower.
saying. My lawyer.
Jack
words,
soliciting sex from my sister.
This is the thing.
I'm
He
gonna
said
slap
Kate
that
would have
man.
to be involved.
He lost his stupid little job taking his case, but he had so much. He could have did so much more.
But
Calling
did he
out
know all
Jack
of
for
it,
Baby,
taking
baby?
my
he
flower.
didn't know all of that, and he didn't have the time to prepare. Okay, So you can't
I
blame
need
him.
a plea, and I'm taking it. He keeps saying,
Then, baby, file an appeal. That's what they're for.
okay.
That's what I would do.
Jack's not getting my flower no more, and Sean is
Jack
not
should
part of
not
my
get your flower.
family.
Jack is a man engaged to be wed.
And he said that him and Kate was gonna take my little flower.
Him and Kate together?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit!
What
well, I mean,
the
if
hell?
if you're into that.
I don't know what I'm into, sissy. I never done that before.
Well, I have no further comments, but
Wait,
I
to
do.
be wed.
Sure, I'm gonna lose it.
I
I'm
know
waiting
I
to
did
be
cane into
wed.
her, but that goddamn wagon.
Pardon, baby.
I'm losing my flower to the man I'm gonna marry, and now
Mhm.
the
That's how it
chief
should be, baby.
Shadow.
Right.
Chief Shadow Bear.
Jesus Christ, yeah, that's any better.
Is this
What's
family?
with you and the Chiefs?
She likes men in power.
My apologies.
Yeah, no worries.
SOP
Okay.
regulations.
Well, listen, I love you. Deputies are going to take good care of you,
I love
okay?
you.
Okay, well, the rest of
And
us
Georgia
will take her
will
down.
help me. It'll be you,
Tubbs, we
me,
got
and
a wagon
Georgia
out
for
there.
your 15 months of community service, okay?
I ain't doing no fucking community service.
No, we have to
Magic,
oversee
okay.
it.
You know what? It's
All
whatever.
right, Miss Anna.
But I can't come back to this family while Sean's part of it.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and take that lead now, Miss Anna. We've got to go out front and get on that wagon, okay?
Okay.
All right, I love you, baby.
We'll vouch
All
you
right,
while
come
you're
with
in
me.
Cisco.
Mind if I send a letter your way? Come a days?
Is it what you've been trying to talk to me about?
No, this is a different thing.
Asshole Sean.
Yes, you do.
Bye, Gene. Love you. Bye.
Regarding the same
Come on, Miss
thing,
Anna.
but not the same thing.
Oh my God, I can't wait till
Love
I
you,
get
baby.
out of this place.
All right.
I
Go ahead and
love
hop up
you.
in there, Miss
Hey,
Anna.
does she have a jacket? Anna, you got a coat, baby. Anna, do you have a
Sissy.
coat?
I left it on the chair.
You left it on the chair.
Yep.
Y'all, where's the wagon with the roof on it? No fence.
I don't know. This is Burton's wagon.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
what we
so you're
have.
gonna take me in jail?
Here.
in his
Here.
wig?
Take my coat. Take my coat. You're not going.
you.
You're not going without a coat.
All right, where's Marcus?
Marcus and Vivian are down at the sheriff's office.
All right. Stand by here for a second, Kanan. Tubbs.
All right,
Yes, sir,
baby.
I got you. Right here.
I love you.
I love you too, I suppose.
Wow.
I love you.
I love you, Anna.
Oh,
You know what?
Oh, you do?
I didn't be
You
getting
do
you
like
into
Jack
no
better.
trouble, little miss.
I know,
What do you mean I
sissy.
like Jack better? Anna, I had to do my job, baby.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but I don't believe it.
Well, honey, that's the only reason you're in the wagon, okay?
The wagon I allegedly stole.
Allegedly, yeah. Go with that.
I love you, Molly. I'm
The
sorry.
wagon thing, she was
It's all
not.
right,
she's
baby.
not
I know
charged
you're
on the wagon
upset.
thing, right? Oh,
We'll get through this, and then we'll do your community service.
Barely.
There's no need to be covering your face in these parts. You was warned. Hey,
I love you,
careful there.
sissy.
Love you
I think-
too,
I
baby.
think that's, you know, semantics, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Anna. Anna's stuck on the jail.
Yeah. Stack it.
Is that 6 horses on the front?
Good. No, it is 4.
Yeah,
Kevin, I gave my coat to Anna. I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm freezing my.
Careful.
She was going to say titties, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I'll
All
finish
right,
it for you,
Tubbs, can
George.
you
Don't
run
worry.
that wagon for us?
I want to go
I
home.
was gonna say
And I
that.
just move this out the way.
That's
Roll my
a
sleeves
girly
down.
ass coat, Kevin.
You know what? It just fits
Thank
me
you,
well.
Miss
I
Bird.
cinched that.
I like
Okay.
I like the shoulder pads you got on there,
Anna's
Kevin.
been-
You know what? You're a
Yep.
shoulder pad.
Yes.
Hey, be safe, y'all.
I
Trail
love you,
horses.
baby.
I miss you.
All right.
I love you.
Darling, you take care of yourself, okay? Send us a letter.
Okay, I will.
I love you.
I love you.
I cannot make that sharp of a turn.
Yeah, no.
What do you mean this thing is built for agility, ain't it?
Much more than an armored wagon.
Yeah.
I mean, if you make a turn, you're not driving a wagon anymore, you're bowling.
Yeah, what she said.
What?
Yeah, I don't
Frankly
know.
If you
speaking,
make a
the
sharp
armored
turn with
wagon
that
is...
wagon, you're bowling.
Bowling.
Frankly speaking, the armored wagon is actually much shorter than this one. The only difference is that the armored wagon has an extra pair of horses.
It's the worst day
Faster.
ever.
Oh, it'll be over before you know it, sissy.
Yeah. It'll be over.
Yeah.
Before you know it.
You'll be all right, Miss Anna.
It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
Yeah. You like apples?
I do.
Well, they got a whole big thing of apples out there. You can have as many as you want.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of apples.
well, that's nice.
Tasty ones
Yeah,
too.
and they
Sweet,
nice and crisp too
crunchy.
because of the weather.
And nice and sweet too.
Yep, you'll be serving up food before you know it.
So,
The Moo Moo Shack.
yep, at the Moo Moo Shack. I'm gonna lose so many customers going to Sisica.
No, that ain't true.
That's not true. They'll be waiting for you.
They're gonna be like, damn it, I
Mm-hmm.
need more of that. And when you come around, they're gonna come around just like crazy and just
Coming
buy
through,
you
sir.
out.
Sheriff's office. Prison transport, sir. Come on now.
Fella, you need to watch yourself when you walk
It's
across
just
the road like that
embarrassing
now.
when I work and you search me when I work in and you arrest my customers.
Oh, darling, some of your customers have situations that need to be handled with the sheriff's department.
If they committed a crime, we have to unfortunately do our job.
Yeah, that ain't no reflection
Not
on
in the
you.
Moo Moo Shack.
Well, sweetheart, if the Moo Moo Shack is in New Alexandria, then we do have to.
Yeah, we have to do our job if it's in the Alexandria. Unfortunately.
Aye.
It is what it is.
And if you ain't selling to people who got problems with the sheriff's office, and you ain't gonna have business for long.
What's that supposed to mean? You think everybody's bad?
No, but a lot of them are.
We all have our little secrets.
Well, that's true.
What's yours?
I'll never tell.
I'll go ahead and tell
That's
you
a
one of
secret
my
for a
little
reason.
secrets.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
a
I'd love
secret
to
for a
hear it.
reason.
Well, I
That's
actually
supposed to tell a
moved. I actually moved here a couple of years ago, and during that time between then and now, I've been sort of collecting a notebook of weird laws across the country.
Uh-huh. It was some laws.
Well, for example, in Virginia, it is illegal to kill any sort of wild bird or animal on a Sunday,
Really?
except for raccoons.
Shit for
Because
red
raccoons
kids.
are fucking annoying as shit. I hate raccoons.
Raccoon is our state animal.
Wait, is it?
It is.
I'll
And
every
you can
single
kill it
raccoon I
every
see.
single day here. So, what does that tell you?
A raccoon came up.
Don't get no special
That's when-
treatment just because she's a state animal.
Indeed,
Yeah.
in Virginia, you can kill it on every single day, unlike
Huh.
other animals.
I had a raccoon bite me in the foot, come inside my house, bite me in the
That-
foot, and I stabbed that fucker.
Does not surprise me.
That bite hurt. Trust me, it
I'm
hurt.
sure it did.
It's even worse when you're in the Strawberry Telegram office and you just have the jittering when you're trying to type up a telegram.
Uh-huh. Goddamn raccoons. Possums are worse.
Turning off the road here.
Demon creatures.
Oh, I
tell
hate
ya.
possums. Jesus Christ, I hate possums.
Demons, you gotta make sure you shoot them 3 times.
Them's the devil's seed.
Possums?
Yeah, they're the devil's creature.
Just screams on them damn things. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it sounds like the devil himself.
Oh, it's okay, Nuked. I'm glad
Even though I
you
don't know what
enjoyed
Hold
the
on.
journey. I did too.
I think there might be a boat.
Muskrats.
I think there's a boat.
Sacrificial.
Yeah, I see it. Hold on. I think I see a boat. Hold on a minute.
No plans, really. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna let her be in jail
We're all
for
good. They even got the boat here.
a day at least. Like, well, not a
Look at
day,
that.
but like
Fantastic.
at least overnight. She's gonna be in jail.
I take it Miss Meredith dropped off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she had to. She had to turn her ticket in for a prosecutor.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna do my time until I'm ready to stream her again.
okay.
Probably tomorrow night or the day after.
All right, Miss Anna, let's get you on the boat.
Okay.
Don't worry, you'll be fine, honey. You'll
We're
be
all gonna go
fine.
for a little boat ride.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'll stay
for a
here
nice
and guard.
ride.
I'll stay here and guard the wagon and the
All right,
horses.
Detective.
All right.
We'll see you later, Miss
Oh
Anna.
God! Make sure you jump. Make sure you run and jump, Anna. Run and jump. Run and jump. Go on, go on. Yeah. Oh.
Oh no!
Anna.
I did it.
Did you?
Oh, no, shit,
Oh, you
there
did.
she is.
Ah. Cold. All right, we
Hold
all
on to that lead so she don't fall overboard.
Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be a difficult one. Let's see here.
Do you want me to drive?
75
No,
minutes.
I got it.
I got you, Miss Sissy. Come on this way. More in the
Okay.
middle. Right there.
There
Perfect.
we go.
Don't let me fall.
No, ma'am,
see
I ain't
you.
gonna
Sissy
do
won't
that.
like that.
I'm a
Oh,
good
I
boat
know.
driver. Don't you worry, Anna.
Last thing I
Well,
want to do
you're
is make your
vaguely
sister
heading in
mad.
the right direction.
I don't even know. I can't see anything ahead of me.
Well, the island is directly ahead of you, though not
Okay.
the right portion of the island.
I know a little bit more.
Oh,
Whoa. Come this way,
Man down.
Deputy
Man
man down.
overboard? No, man overboard.
We gotta head through the weird
You
section.
have to head south.
The waters are really rough. Oh my. Ah. Oh,
Hey, we
let
can
there
see
be
now.
light. I can see.
You
just
need to
like
be more
that.
right.
See, Anna, you
everything
brought
was
the light.
all right.
More on the right,
I
Marcus.
sure did.
I
More
see
on
where
the right.
yeah, I know. I see where I'm going. I like to get nice and close just in case. I don't want to sink.
Mm-hmm.
That makes two of us.
We'll have like.
Someone went
one
out a
of
bit
these
too far.
screenshots for the video. I don't know which one.
oops.
Because Anna is a yeah. She's.
Let's
Anna's
just say the
so
prisoner drowned,
sweet.
and I drowned,
help
and
but love
then
her.
other people drowned.
Did they?
Well, no, if you drowned, you would be dead.
Well, oh, that's how that works.
I
Well,
wish I could turn off.
I guess.
sound.
You'll need to head more to the right.
Yeah, I know. I'm making sure I say that.
Drowning is a form of murder, so.
I thought you could drown and
Attempted
still live,
drowning.
though.
Or suicide. It is the way someone dies.
I thought you could drown and then, like, get resuscitated or something. Or whatever the hell.
You can partially drown. But
Oh,
if you
Christ,
stay
I
under
gotta
for
canoe her.
too long, then
Oh, Christ.
Aren't these little marital debates just so cute? What's a murder? What's not a murder? What's a suicide? You two are too goddamn cute.
Hey, who's cute? What the? What?
I mean, I'm just stating facts. If you're saying I drowned
Yeah,
that
she's the
person, that's
smartest
saying they killed them. Or you tried to drown them, that's did attempt at a murder. It's just
They
facts.
drowned him, but they murdered them, though. You could just say, oh, you murdered him
Mhm.
by drowning him. The act of murdering by water.
Sissy, this why I ain't married.
Yeah, she's way too smart for me. It's really weird.
And that's a duck. Oh boy.
Hell yeah, it is.
All right, Miss Sissy, let's go.
Okay.
I'll stay at the docks. Make sure the boat doesn't linger or wander.
I wish my friend Tobias was here to hang out with him. I haven't seen
He's
him.
definitely not your friend.
Uh-oh. You don't know
He's
him.
not here.
He not
I've heard things, and he ain't a good man. But I'm pretty sure he's not here. He broke up a very long time ago.
here. Oh, he broke down now, did he?
Mm-hmm. All right, now.
It'll be okay. I'll be back at the Moo Moo Shack real soon.
Mm-hmm. All right, fellas. Here she is. Take good care of her, okay?
Bye-bye.
We'll see you soon, all right?
See you soon. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You my new
too.
friends.
Very well. If you say so.
See you later. Gonna fight that man. What a case. I know, right? I feel like that could have been juicier and like oh my god, there was so much shit. Like I should have